Hey everyone, checking that I pressed the necessary button to start the stream this time. Previously I think this button was red or something like very clear that it requires a press, but right now it's very dim, so it's easy to miss it when you're starting. Okay, let's do a very simple trick. We have a list of patches that I need to review. I will pick a few of them, mark them, and we'll be using this tag to filter, so we have only few entries and can focus on them. This is potentially a simple contribution. Let's call it review. What else we have here? We have prologue from the last stream that we can also finish reviewing. Extra guile packages, review them. Comparing solutions for math interactive computing, looks good. Maybe don't know. For feature-guile, I think it requires some more work, so I can skip it for now. And archive. Options. Mount user file system with PAM mount. Important patch. Need to review it for sure. Very like long standing story about Meow. It's alternative model editing approach for IMAT. This one should be merged already, right? Yep, we can archive it. Okay, now let's open our new created list and we'll be focusing on those entries. Hello Grigory, I'm glad that you can see me. I hope everyone else can do it as well. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What does it mean? Maybe the internet connection is not great, but I think that the video will be available. It just will make a bit of delay between what I do and what you see. Okay, actually I quite like spending a couple minutes doing typing, so it's a bit relaxing and makes it, I don't know, feel a bit easier to talk. Not that stressed, not so much attention and importance, so I will leave it today as well. While problem face, what is going on? Keep rope child way consider solved for help use have around from people before had by program large about on up. See no use it to only one over ink by even work. Develop late any diff of from all back we begin old but give into turn. This first have life worth of large point behind high begin use and line place old only come and hold ear large those life never but around run few those they would show tell play exactly that should few much life program many. Oof, the next level will be typing 100 words per minute and talking at the same time. It would be like a real skill. Hey Paul, good morning. Oh, this sounds very likely. Let me see. Yeah, I see. Let me try to reconnect the sound card. Boom. Okay, let's check if it becomes better or not. Real. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, let's check if it becomes better or not. Yeah, it seems much better right now. Start streaming again. Let's see how it becomes better. How it affects the result. Start streaming again. Ooh. Looks bad. Looks really bad. One more time. Something. I don't know if my speech gibberish, like in general, or just no. Bad. Really bad. Oh, it looks better now. Can you tell me if it became better or still, like, still bad? Reconnecting. Reconnected successfully. Now it shows bitrate more than 3000 kilobits. I'm talking just to check if it still works or not. Okay, I restarted my computer. Let's see. "16 hours ago? What the heck? 16 hours ago? What the heck?" Okay. Is it better now? Good morning. Good morning. Can you please say how the sound quality right now? Oops. It will go to this workspace. And this one goes here. Okay, a bit. A lot of echo because of listening to myself, maybe, but it should stop because I was listening just for a few seconds. Boom, boom. Zero echo. Maybe just two open tabs which have the same video stream. Okay. I think we can start. Finally. Nice. All good now. Very cool. Very cool. I need to remember how to press the buttons to switch the workspaces. It's a really hard task. Okay, I found the combination that I need. Let's go to the list we prepared at the beginning of the logging stream, and let's pick something here. Let's pick feature prolog first. Or feature meow. Let's pick feature meow. There was a original proposal by Jorge. I replied something and something about V2. It was in November, and Nicholas sent another patch series to the same thread. Let me read the text. This is a light rework integration. Most comments on the last feature meow sent by Jorge. Despite some init rework, we still have to require meow for some reason, but it should not slow down startup time now. I do not address the additional extensibility wishes from Jorge, but I think they should not block the merge for this feature. So it should be a feature complete now. Let's open it as a div for the full screen. First of all, let's open the previous version. Boom, boom, boom. This thread, right? Control X. Feature Meow. First of all, now it's a separate model. Instead of adding everything to Emacs XYZ, I think that Emacs XYZ is already too crowded. It's too much features in it, and it's really hard to navigate and find them. So here we have a separate model for now, and probably for related extensions in the future if it will be a lot of Meow users. It was a separate Meow keyboard layout model, but feature Meow is in Emacs XYZ. Yeah, and now everything is in the same model. Meow meow. I don't know if you know the history of me switching the editors and editing approach, but like 10 years ago or 12, or I don't know, 15 years ago. Yeah, it's probably already 15 years ago. I was using Vim, and after that I switched to SpaceMax, which is like an Emacs distribution with Eagle enabled by default, and later I switched to vanilla Emacs from SpaceMax. Okay, this is one layout. This is a function that creates a Kalimak layout, and it has some arguments to change for different variants of Kalimak layouts. I don't remember what DH mode means. Is it wide mode or not? Or is it switching D and H letters? I don't remember. Anyway, we have Meow Kalimak layout, Meow Kalimak DH layout, QWERTY layout, and feature Meow itself. I don't like the idea of extra fields, extra Meow EL, extra elisp packages, and so on. I mentioned in the previous stream that it is more consistent to use the extension mechanism to actually provide those packages, because there is no like special treatment of this stuff, so you can just extend a basic list of packages, or in this case extend Emacs service with new elisp packages, because Emacs service actually rebuilds the packages if some conditions are satisfied. For example, if there's a native comp flag or rebuild something flag, I don't remember, we renamed it a couple times. So if the flag is specified, the eLisp packages will be rebuilt with a different version of Emacs. But we still can use service extension mechanism to specify those eLisp packages. So it's not something special for Meow here. And this one is also not special because you can specify it in your home config. And if this thing is implemented in a little bit different way, I probably mentioned in the thread, you will be able to extend the configuration package, eLisp configuration package for Meow with it. Funny thing that probably in Arei I already have Meow feature Meow here. Okay, let's just comment it out. Where is my thread? Here. Arguments should not be used in most cases. The same result can be achieved by extending corresponding services. There's no separate service for RD Meow EL, but it plays for now. For Lisp packages, home Emacs service type can be extended. Okay. It's not a blocker, but would be good to remove those arguments. More consistent with the rest of the features, and also easier to refactor features in the future. Good to remove. One second. I want to finish this one. Everything looks good to me. And let's mark this patch as source HUD approved marking as approved. Now we can send it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, interesting. It won't send it because of strange issue with this network. It tries to access IPv6 address, but it seems this provider doesn't support IPv6. I don't know why it tries to. Okay, it sent. Very good. Very nice. PAM. Yes. Let's go back to the not much review tag. Feature Meow minus review minus inbox. Actually, we can just type A to archive. This is good. This one. Let's check the comments. No comments, no questions. Ask me something from time to time to distract me a bit from work. The reason I stream the review process, because sometimes it's too boring to do it on my own. And when there's some company, or at least some people who interact with you while you do this a bit like repetitive and boring stuff, it's become funnier, more involving. Okay. Comparing solutions for Emacs interactive computing. Happy New Year. Would also like to have your take on the comparison with Jupyter for a talk. Content here can help. Some other ones about future directions. Could it be possible to have a Kaiser? The context. Nicholas made a document where he compares a few tools related to interactive computing. Basically, tools for REPLs. One of them is Arei, which uses an REPL protocol under the hood, and I mean Arei, two projects which works together. And another one is Jupyter, whatever it's called, which came to us from Python ecosystem. Previously it was Python notebooks, I guess, and now it's Jupyter. And there's some kind of comparison. I already went through this comparison a bit. First of all, it compares protocols, and the second one, it compares Arei and Jupyter Emacs extensions. Let's go through this table. First thing that's not clear to me is single channel versus channels shell IO control, because I guess this one looks like an REPL sessions which allows to do different things in parallel. For example, you can do completion in one session, you can do evaluation in another session, so they can work in parallel, or at least concurrently. And both REPL protocol and our implementation in Arei allows to do so. So let's start taking notes on this. I reviewed Hi Nicholas, I reviewed your dog. There are a few notes from me. Not sure what you mean by single channel, but there is a notion of REPL sessions which allows to do different things in parallel. For example, completion works in parallel to evaluation. Further, let me know if you meant something different here. And let's attach a link to, probably we need Arei source code. And here I didn't touch the source code for a while. And REPL blah 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 response, probably not here. Session the the two notion of sessions. Oh, I see. To link session. Okay, I will give a link to this line. It should make sense. Boom. Good. The next thing to talk about, middleware easy of extensibility, minimal higher. Not clear. Some points would benefit with commentary column to elaborate a bit on the topic. I agree that the extension of that easy. I know that people already use the extension and kind of middleware mechanism, for example, to provide debugging capabilities, but it's not documented anywhere, and probably we need to provide some examples. This one is also like unclear. What does it mean? Code execution. Dedicated op, control channel, interrupts, result updates not applicable, heartbeat channel. Actually, it's interesting to take a look at Jupyter protocol. Maybe we can switch to it if it make a lot of sense, but we'll see. The cool thing about Arei is that we don't actually need to completely switch to a different protocol. We can just implement two protocols and support both of them, and having like the shared part, which actually in most cases the hardest part, in some place, and just reuse it from both protocol implementations. Community, a few interested people, scientific plus companies. Yeah, that's probably very true. Like the Jupyter is much more widespread than nREPL. nREPL only used in Clojure, widespread application. In other places it's not used. JSON over ZMQ. Don't know what does it mean. Mine for widgets also not clear. Okay, let's talk about this table. Status, protocol, interactivity, read-only kind REPL. There was a question from Jorge about making our buffer where we print the results more interactive, so you can post actually expressions and have a REPL experience. And the answer is that probably we won't do it, because you already can evaluate a separate expression without touching your primary buffer using the same tool as you do in Emacs. In Emacs you can use Alt: and type the expression you want to evaluate, the same way you can like do with Arei and evaluate a particular expression. Question, not question, a comment from Futuril. Am I pronouncing your nickname correctly? Interesting. I think of nREPL as a protocol for interactive session computing, whereas I think of Jupyter as a program, as a document. I never used Jupyter to actually create a program. The front-end part of Jupyter, like the notebook, is actually like a program as a document, but the underlying technology, I think, serves the same purpose as nREPL does. But I'm not in a way of Jupyter. I have like very little knowledge about it, and a bit of experience like interacting with Jupyter notebooks. Okay, something coming to my phone? No? Nothing important. Let's get back to this table. Value output error. Value and oops. Let's how to comment it. Okay, I will do it. like this. Value and output also have a different phase. Also in the future would be nice to handle exceptions in some special way, so we can continue the execution from the place where exception happened. Buffer select. Workflow unclear. Array mod after. PAM. I think I made a stream about Sesman sessions. So you basically call Sesman link if I understood this point right. Okay. And let's reply to those points here. Boom. Res definitely can be used as a replacement for Geyser, but not drop-in. I didn't touch Geyser for a while and remember only Guile. I don't know how to spell this word, but I hope it understandable what I mean. Only Guile. It's API. To make not sure if it's related to the first question. If I recall correctly, Max Dape started the debug server by itself. Maybe that could also be done with Emacs Arei. Not sure what you mean. typically starting corresponding IRC process. I think if so, I think it complicates things, especially with the fact that we don't have a good project and manager like Depths Eden for Guile, and it is absolutely unclear how to properly set up Guile environment for the project. Is it just Guile or Guile minus L, IRC Guile or Guile minus L dot def minus L dot IRC Guile plus some Guile load pass variables, or whatever it is. The most reasonable thing here is always ask developer to start IRC process himself and trying to guess at least now, while we don't have env project env manager Guile. Looks good. Valigo, hey gamers, hope everyone is alright. You wrote it correctly. Thank you very much. Hello Noe, hello Josh. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you. We just finished reviewing the comparison solution for Emacs interactive computing thread. If you're interested in reading them yourself, they're available on RD Discuss mailing list. It's, whoa, what happened? List source hat / abctw/RD Discuss. Somewhere here you can find the threads we are discussing right now. Okay, I'm marking it as archived and removing review tag, and now we have like 5 more items left, and I have only 30 minutes before I have to go to the workout. Okay, let's start from the most important one. I think this one, related to PAM mount. The patch series by Nicholas Graves. The cover letter says, this patch series provides the option to mount user-specific file systems with PAM mount rather than at boot. In this configuration, they are mounted on login and unmounted on logout, at logout. Okay, that's good. We already have some stuff mounted by PAM mount automatically. I guess. Like the /run directory. Whoa. I'm not sure if it's right behavior for grid-D to have so much sockets. Remember the message by Murat, who asked me if grid-D behaves correctly, and he sent me a ticket number, but the issues ticket service issues Guix GNU org was not available at the moment, so I didn't read the ticket. Okay. Anyway, let's start to review process. Adding the preamble, it's okay. Adding the copyright. Adding GNU services and GNU services mount and ICE9 match. If you don't know what it is a Guile built-in library called ICE9. And it's very confusing with combination with Surface to understand where it comes from, but it's basically, it should be called Guile, just Guile match, to be not that confusing. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have user PAM file systems, a new argument to the feature, and the documentation for this argument. Let's do like this. The same that we read in our cover letter, and we check that it is a list of file systems. After that, what happens here? If user PAM file systems provided, we create a new service which extends PAM mount volume service type with this thing. Match file system to spec fs, file name, mount point, type, flags, options, rest. Okay, we create PAM mount. PAM mount volume for our current user with file system type, file name, mount point, options. So we basically just takes the file system definition and convert it to PAM mount volume. Looks good? Looks good. So I guess we need to just apply it, because I have no questions about it. Mount may fail, check, skip check if clean, repair. Boom. Okay, let's apply this patch. Those standard models were very confusing to me when I learned scheme Guile for a while. Yeah, when I first came to the Guix and Guile, I was like, what the heck is going on? What all those names means? Why the models have numbers? Why doesn't why they don't use names? It's like, I mean, very expectable thing to do. About inevitable thing in this plant, like car, CDR, kadadadar, and all that stuff, maybe. But on the other hand, I think Racket does quite a good job in this regard. They have like much more modern look and feel, and probably much better structure in the library ecosystem. I'm not like really familiar with Racket, but from time to time I come to the docs and their projects, and it seems like a bit more modern. And they're a good example of a Lisp, which still Lisp but doesn't have all that baggage. It's Clojure. It's very, very nice dialect of Lisp, and it has beautiful core library. It's not perfect, definitely, but it's like very good, exceptionally good comparing to almost any language. And you can do like infinite things with it, and it still is like very small. I don't know, 1,000 2,000 lines of code, and you don't have such things, such questions like what does it mean, what is car, what is ICE9, and so on. It's like readable. You can just understand straight from the reading the source code or the docstring for it. So I think it not inevitable. Okay. Let's go to our Magit. Let's fetch some stuff. Last commit by Nicholas, applied by Jorge. Only patches at that's the name of the service for free and open source streamers. Okay. How I apply patches usually? Do anyone remember? I open the thread. After that I need to enable PM not much. After that I need to PM before AM, I guess. I add signed off and press A button. New base commit, and it's applied. A small comment on the commit wording. We don't need to specify that it is for RD, because by default it's feature file systems. Features system. We need to make some automation in commit message creation, because it's really like straightforward to deduct a commit message from the content of the commit. And also it should be automated, because I don't need to think how to name. I don't want to think when the naming conventions convention is updated. I want it to be written in some file, and I just type a button and everything is ready by on its own. Okay, let's push it to master branch. Damn, look at you being all healthy. What does it mean? Is it like a misspell of healthy? Anyway, even if so, what does it mean? What this phrase means? I am not native English speaker, so I can ask some stupid questions sometimes. Okay, let's reply to it. Oh, hi Nicholas. Thank you for the patch series. Looks good to me. Merged. Source hot applet. What basically this function does, I found this function probably at prods config. It just adds a header here which updates the status of the thread, the status of series on source hot interface. Thank you for the patch series, looks good to me. Merged. Bam. Sent. Oh. It plays the previous part of the stream. Probably unnecessary usage of my bandwidth. So I paused it. Cool. We can archive it and we can remove. Oops. Sorry. We can remove a review tag. What else? We have 20 minutes left before I have to go. And there are like 4 items in our bucket. Let's start with prologue. Prologue was almost ready already. Okay, v4. Okay, I already reviewed this series. Okay, nothing new here, so I can skip it and remove review tag. Archived. 3 more items. Maybe we can do it actually. Maybe we can finish it by the end of the stream. Okay, the bug report. Let's try to reproduce. First entry, second entry, propagated from Emacs RD Guile. It's interesting that Emacs RD Guile uses upstream version of Arei and not the RD version. like this one comes from Guix and this one comes from RD for sure, like 90% sure. Let's see. Oops. RD. Where is the message? Where did the message gone? Okay, let's copy it. Let's open the term. No rule, of course. Examples, live image build. I run it in a compilation buffer because I have notifications for compilation buffer, and if it's not focused it will send me a notification and I will be able to come back to this thread when it's finished. Anyway, let's check what we have in the feature-guile. Guile feature-guile latest GNU packages. Oh, I see. This is a small mistake from me because okay, I have not this one. Compilation. Very nice. Second entry PAM, first entry PAM. Where this first entry comes from? Guest. Oh, sorry. It comes from here. We need to remove it. Feature-guile. Feature-guile is set in preset, I guess. Yes, it is here. Now if I do the same thing, this is the first fix that we need to do. Guest examples, guest, remove array arrays, guile next packages. They are already installed by feature-guile. Oops, guile from preset. Why it's so slow? Like the text appears like a few seconds later than I type it. Is compilation with streaming takes so much time? Building RD-DRV. We recently updated RD package version and a build system. To be more precise, Nicholas and Jorge updated them, and this is why they're rebuilding right now. Interesting. Why it takes so much time to build them? I understand that I have like stream running, but it's still like a lot of time. It's not that much code in RD, I guess, to compile it with Guile. Boom. Okay, why it happens? While it happens, let's go and fix one more thing related to Guile. First of all, to fix this thing, I will open a terminal. I will open a terminal, will run an REPL, and I hope it starts quickly. Ooh. It compiles a lot of stuff. Okay, it started. Good. Now I connect to the nREPL. I evaluate the whole RD feature-guile namespace, and it takes some time. And it's still evaluating, as you can see at the top of the status bar. Oh, now in addition to compilation, it did something else in parallel. Long time no see. Hello, Demis. Hello. What is the right pronunciation? Demis or Demis? Where I put the stress? I couldn't stream for a while because the web camera in my laptop is kinda special. It's Intel webcam, and they didn't release the drivers for them. Guys from libcamera implemented a driver, but it's also implemented in a bit hacky way because of the Intel mostly. And the worst part that it's not only hard to run this stuff in Guix. I spent like a week to actually achieve it, and was able to have a web camera working somehow, but it zooms like too much. But I think I would figure out this problem. But another problem is the mechanism this driver uses, called DMA, direct memory access or something. I don't know if it's a bug in the driver or somewhere else, but this thing crashes the whole operating system. It like freezes it completely, so it doesn't respond to even CSRQ and other stuff after each usage of camera. For example, you had a call, you close in the call, and your system is frozen. And I decided it doesn't worth my time, and I will just take another camera. And this camera is great. I like it so much. It provides very good image quality even without light, and it's very snappy. I stream in full HD, but it actually can produce 4K image, I guess. Probably it will be a bit more laggy, but the full HD image have a great quality, a good focus. Like, I don't know if you see the focus capabilities. The focus is quite fast, and everything is so nice about it. Really like it. The second one is correct. Okay, let me remember which one was the second. Demis or Demis? By the way, how things are going for you? I remember you did some JavaScript stuff. I remember you also spent some time on foreign distro, and probably I remember that Miguel switched to Nixos, but I don't remember if you did the same. Okay, we got our buffer. We evaluated everything here, and if I check the value here, it is this one. What I'm interested in the value of Emacs array, and we can see it takes the value from GNU packages, but we don't need it. We need RD packages, so I require RD packages instead of GNU packages, and check the value of Emacs array, and it still points to GNU packages. Why so? Okay, I can reload model just. I have a functionality for reload models. This is so cool. And it still points to GNU packages. To reload model. Not cool. What if I do this trick? Okay, let me open the term and restart the REPL. Reconnect to it and evaluate this namespace. Unbound variable Emacs array. Okay, now it makes sense. Because it probably Emacs array latest. Okay, I understood what's happening. Let's see. Okay, now let's comment. Those two definitions are temporary, because I use them, but what I would like to have here, reload model. Yes, now it points to the right packages. Features-guile. Use packages from RD. Use arrays packages from RD. Cool. And now we can check the compilation, how it goes. Okay, it's building image. We don't need to wait until the image is built. The one where you lengthen the E. Demis. Is it correct? Yeah, I have been pretty busy at the moment, and I don't use Guix anymore. I like both of them, but they have the downsides as well, which made me switch to plain Arch Linux. Yep, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay, I have 5 more minutes. I think we need to push to origin master, and actually I need to switch to master branch, because I'm working on the wrong branch right now. Let's switch. What? Now I can't switch that index. Okay, I switched. Now I pull. This is a bit annoying thing about Git. Okay. Good. Now we need to remove this branch. Delete branch. Oh, it's very cool. If you have some like drafts of source code, share it. It would be cool to see it. Okay, 3 minutes left before I need to go. Let's see what we have left for review. Live ISO build fails. Okay, fixed the issue in those commits. Where's our Magit? This one and this one. Thank you for the report. Bam! Now I can mark it as archived. And 2 more items left and 2 more minutes left. Oh, Nicholas actually replied what I'm thinking about. It makes sense only if it provide more than just adding the packages to the profile, which already quite easily doable. Boop, 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 boop. With all the points Nicholas mentioned. Actually, I have some thoughts on how it should be done in the future, but it's too far away future. and we already need to leave somehow. At the moment I just use a simple service which I put into feature extra service or something like that, and just extend home profile with all necessary packages. I won't be on IRC after the stream because I go to the workout, but I will come back like in 2-3 hours and we'll check it. Boom. Okay, let me point to the way I do it right now in the examples abcdw. And not the most user friendliest way, but it follows the ideas Nicholas mentioned and will not add additional maintenance burden on the features. We will improve user experience for feature API in the future. I will share my thoughts later. I already have thoughts on this topic and share them later. That's it. We finished one more item and it's already 35 minutes. So let's mark it as archived. And we have one item that we didn't review, but it's okay. It's cool. We did a lot of work right now. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a bit. Bye.